Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Three Normal People.
来，恭喜呀恭喜，发呀发大财，
招财进宝，
阖家平安。Okay, so why we are doing this? Because it's one more week to Chinese New Year.
So here we wish everyone a happy Chinese New Year.
Yay!
Yes.
Why everyone? Because like everyone in Singapore enjoy this benefit of public holiday from Chinese New Year.
Yes, it's a long weekend for us.
Yay.
Another holiday. Yeah, so actually we are just into the new year of 2023 and there is a very hot topic that everyone is talking about.
What is it?
And then this actually affects people in Singapore. Yes. So do you know what's that?
I don't know. What is that? Oh my god. Affects who? Affects everyone?
Actually everyone who are actually buying stuff in Singapore in general. So this is actually about the GST hike. The GST increase.
The hot topic currently,
Yes.
because like this thing only happened like in starting from January 1st.
Yes, correct. So last year our GST is actually only 7%, and then there's a progressive increase. So it started this year by 1%. So this year we're going to experience this 8% GST.
Oh no!
Yes.
But actually, this 8%, right? Ever since 2007, it has been 7% all the way till now. Then they start this increase to 8%. And actually, why is it a hot topic, right? Because a lot of people think that 8% is a very high, and because through this COVID situation, they increased by 1%. They thought that it is not really like financially.
Yeah, it affect a lot of people in general because
that's
this 1% increase and coupled with inflation.
Yes.
Yes. So
actually, right, a lot of people think that is 8% is very high, but something that all of us should realize is that this 8%, right, compared to other countries, right, it's actually quite
decent amount actually. Yeah.
because right, compared to United Kingdom, which they don't call it GST, they call it VAT. Is they are at 20%, but for ours, right, we are 7% as of like last year lah. So now it's 8%. So as compared to other country, actually 8% is still is it called bearable?
Still manageable.
Oh, manageable.
Manageable. I can tahan.
Manageable. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe a little bit about this GST thing. Okay. So this GST thing, right, was actually introduced, right, shortly after I was born.
Oh.
You know when's my birthday already, huh? Okay. So it was actually introduced in 1st April 1994. So do you know how much is the GST?
How much?
It's 3%.
Wow, 3%. That means if I buy $100 stuff, the GST is $3.
Yes. So now it's
$7 and become $8.
Yes. So next year it's going to be $9.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
maybe this thing you guys might not know is that this year is 8%, next year is 9%.
Yeah. So actually this GST increase thing, right, it was announced by the government before COVID in 2018.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was not carried out because probably due to the COVID-19 situation. So it finally happens now. This 8%.
So they are gonna like increase 2 times only, right? They are not gonna increase until 10% afterwards, right?
This one, it depends lah.
Oh, but now the news is only until 9% for next year.
Correct. So yeah, because the last one that it happened actually quite some time ago. Yeah. So do you actually happen to know like why government increased this GST thing and what this GST, the money the government collected?
Yeah, actually, right, I don't really know. Whenever like actually as you grow up, right, GST nobody really care. We will just pay because it is there. Then we have to pay. Then we won't really. Most of us won't really like know where this GST money goes.
Yes, correct. So actually, right, you know, like as over the years, our population has become, you know, like this phenomenon called this aging population. So we actually need a lot of money expenditure on this sector, the social and also the healthcare sector. That's why this money that is actually get from this GST, right, we actually contribute to this area. Yeah, so this money is actually important for us in this aging population.
Okay, so it is help to assist like the whole population also lah, right?
Yeah, correct. This money.
Okay. So actually, right, as we compare, like, you know, for example, you compare, a lot of people say, right, GST will affect lower income people compared to like higher income people. And is this true or not? So actually, right, in theory, GST is actually a regressive is it called regressive?
Regressive.
As like it will impose like a proportionately larger burden to lower income Singaporeans than higher incomes like people. Why is this so? Because like for example, right, if I earn $1,000 and Valerie earn maybe a $4,000, both of us like go to a restaurant together and each of us pay $10 for each of our meal. So for me, I will have is it 80 cents?
80 cent
Okay, so I will need to pay 80 cents
for this
GST, and she have to pay 80 cents. But she earned $4,000 and I earn $1,000. So the percentage difference of how much we have to give for this GST compared to our income, actually there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
But actually, right, for Singapore, how to tackle this issue for lower income families, right, is that actually Singapore actually have like come up with like some progressive method to assist with this. For example, like recently we received money, right? You got receive?
The GST voucher.
Yes. So actually, most of us, if like you earn a certain like, if you are not say you are under a lower income group,
Middle to lower
middle to lower income group, right? And if you like, for example, stay at HDB and all this, right? Not those private property.
Yeah,
you will like actually receive money from like GST. Is it called GST?
GST voucher.
GST vouchers like from government to assist us with this GST thing, so that we are not so stressed about this because it relieve from all the percentage that actually we pay out every month. But actually those higher income people, they don't receive this. Then this is like actually a method that Singapore come up with, so that like using this method, right,
we have to relieve the burden.
Yes. And also generally, right, the rich, right, actually not say the rich, but yeah, there's a difference between like the rich like people that earn more, right, will generally spend more money. So that's why if you see like that, right, actually they are paying more GST compared to like the lower income people, because they are spending more money compared to like
the lower or the middle income people lah.
Yes.
So other than the GST voucher, we the government also actually give this what we call the CDC vouchers. So that one we can actually buy stuff, or actually can use the voucher to actually go and eat.
Oh.
Yeah, so it also helps to relieve some burdens.
Oh, and also like the utility support, right? You save, I think.
Yeah.
It's like they give us some money to help us pay the
utilities
bills, like for the households.
Yes. Yeah. So actually for this, the increase in GST, the government still actually support people who are actually sort of the less well off one. So in a way, it actually balance this out lah.
But for now, right, do you really like feel the 8%, 7% increase to 8% difference?
For me personally, actually last year, right, I saw the news that people are actually rushing. I think a lot of people nowadays they're shifting house, they're moving house. So a lot of people actually try to buy their furnitures and stuff before the 1% increase. Yeah, so actually like buy furnitures is some of the like one of the
larger purchase.
Yeah, larger purchase that actually may get affected by this 1% increase. So, but personally for myself, I still be able to cope with this GST thing like this 1%, because I don't really spend a lot of money.
Where is like majority of your spending on car, is it?
On
does it have like a difference?
I don't think so lah. The car, because it's already purchased some time ago. Yeah, okay. So probably maybe like talk about like petrol lor. The petrol may be affected by the GST thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So last year actually other than this, we also rushing, like one of the big ticket items that we actually, consider is like insurance. So there's also actually increase in the premium.
Oh, yes.
Because it's also the inclusive of the GST thing. Yeah. So of course last year was cheaper lah. This year already all increased by 1%.
Yeah, that's why actually last year during the year end, actually a lot of people not say rush to buy lah.
Yeah.
They really like see the importance because of the 1% difference. Because this 1% you have to, because usually insurance, right, for only shield plan, right, it will like go by inflation. But for other plans, right, actually it is by now I buy how much, right, it will be this fixed price for like the whole premium term. So that's why a lot of people will buy at that point of time, because if you buy this year, right, you have to pay another extra 1% every year for the same amount that actually you buy for last year. I don't know whether this is too confusing. As well, a lot of people, right, that will buy this year. A lot of people also buy. It's a bit confusing. If you listen to it slow, maybe maybe can, you know. So
relate a bit.
You really can relate a bit. And also a lot of people also buy a lot of things this year because next year it become 9%. But I feel like what they do is quite okay, because like they slowly increase from 7 to 8 to 9, not like they straight away increase to 9 in this inflation situation.
And this was actually announced like some time ago, 2018, and we are actually all prepared for this already to happen.
All of us know that this is coming, but when it comes, people will still like, you know, we like to complain.
And make some noise.
Yeah, make some noise. But actually, no matter what, we will just accept it.
Yeah, we have to accept.
We will just like complain a lot, but we will just accept this fact. Actually, this thing also can't help you. Like, we can't have any solution to help you relieve this thing, because this thing, it affects all of us, and this thing happened already. And, you know, you have to pay.
Yeah, I think our New Year resolution will be like inflate our salary.
Or
inflate our pay, man.
Yeah, tell your boss whether can increase 1% for my can increase by 1% or not. Yeah, so actually, this is somewhat about like the GST hike that we are talking about.
This whole episode about this GST thing. Yeah.
So what now we're gonna do is, we are gonna talk about some 新年祝词. This is a sudden thing that I suddenly tell her to do. Okay, faster. Okay. We say 8 of them, so it's
you
like
must say related to 2 one.
兔啊?
Yeah.
兔子啊? Cannot,
okay, start first.
Very difficult.
Okay, try.
Okay, you first.
兔年行大运. It's not 4 words. Oh my god.
兔年行大运. You lose already. Don't say 2 one. We just say the normal one.
Okay, 8 ah.
So that means 1. Okay, so okay, start. 新年快乐.
万事如意.
财源广进.
心想事成.
甜甜蜜蜜.
年年有余.
阖家欢乐.
恭喜发财.
哇啦！
耶！